Why life as a zombie snail is so strange. Don't eat that, your mother would probably say. But you're a snail, so you eat it. And that one disgusting little meal is about to put a parasite in your eyes. Right now, you're slow, soft, basically a wet raisin with a house. But soon, a parasite will move into your eyes. It won't make you stronger. It won't make you faster. It will turn your eye stalks into bright, pulsing, fake caterpillars, so a bird notices you first. Welcome to your zombie life. You begin life inside a tiny egg hidden under damp leaves. Around you is the perfect snail neighborhood. Soft soil, rotting plants, fungus, shade, and enough moisture to keep your body from drying. When you hatch, you are small, pale, and already carrying a thin shell on your back. It is not a castle yet, more like a starter apartment with calcium walls. But it is yours, and in a world full of birds, beetles, frogs, and small mammals, that shell is the only thing between you and becoming someone's snack break. You are not fast. You do not have teeth for fighting. You do not have venom. Your main defense is basically disappear slowly. So that is what you do. You crawl through wet leaf litter on one muscular foot, scraping algae, fungi, and decaying plant matter with a rough tongue-like organ called a radula. It works like a tiny file, shaving food from surfaces one microscopic bite at a time. This is your still peaceful life, and you have no idea what kind of nightmare is waiting next. Soon, you're going to become an ordinary zombie. Your upper tentacles are especially important. At the tips are your eyes. They do not give you eagle-level vision, obviously. You are not exactly running airport security, but they help you sense light, movement, and open space. For a snail, that is enough. Light means exposure. Exposure means birds. Birds mean bad news. So your eyes help keep you hidden. Then one day, you find food on a leaf. It is material left behind by a bird. To a human, disgusting. To a snail, just another item on the forest floor menu. You do not know where it came from. You do not care. You are a snail, not a health inspector. You feed. And with that meal, you take in the eggs of Leucochloridium, a parasitic flatworm with an absolutely ridiculous plan. At first, nothing changes. You keep crawling, keep scraping, keep hiding in damp places like a responsible little land mollusk. But inside you, the parasite begins developing. Here is the problem for the parasite. You are not the final destination. You are the delivery vehicle. Leucochloridium needs to reach a bird, but it cannot fly. It cannot chase birds. It cannot book a tiny parasite Uber, so it uses you. Inside your body, it grows into branching parasite structures that absorb nutrients from the food you eat. Every bite you take now feeds two lives, yours and the thing preparing to turn your face into marketing. Then it moves toward your head, toward your tentacles, toward your eyes. One of the parasite's swollen brood sacs pushes into your eye stalk. The tentacle stretches. The tissue expands. Your slim, quiet sensor becomes thick, bright, and striped. Green bands appear. Dark rings form. Your eye stalk no longer looks like a snail's eye. It looks like a tiny moving caterpillar, which is exactly the scam. Birds are visual hunters. They notice color. They notice movement. They notice small, soft, worm-shaped things exposed in daylight. So the parasite takes the one part of you that rises above your shell and turns it into the most clickable object in the forest. Congratulations. Your face is now a thumbnail. The brood sac contracts in waves, making your eye stalk flash and throb like a neon sign. In bright light, it becomes even more obvious. The parasite does not need to make you faster, stronger, or smarter. It just needs to make you noticeable. And this is where your survival plan breaks. Your entire life was built around not being noticed. Now your own eye is snitching on you. Then your behavior starts to shift. A normal snail avoids open, bright places. You begin climbing higher. You move onto leaves and stems. You spend more time in the light. You carry that pulsing green lure above your shell like the world's worst fashion accessory. Somewhere inside your tiny nervous system, the old rules still exist. Stay low, stay hidden, avoid the sky. But the parasite only has to bend the rules a little. A little more height, a little more light, a little more time in the open. For a snail, that is enough. If one eye stalk is infected, the other may still look normal. If both are infected, your face becomes two flashing lures waving above your shell. You can still crawl. You can still feed. You can still act almost like yourself. Almost. Because now every step puts you exactly where a bird can see you. You crawl across a wet leaf. A bird lands nearby. To the bird, this does not look like a parasite. It does not look like a snail. It looks like a soft little larva moving in daylight. Easy food. The bird pecks at the signal, and Leucochloridium finally gets where it was trying to go. Inside the bird, the parasite reaches its adult stage and reproduces. Later, its eggs return to the forest floor with bird waste, landing on leaves and soil where snails feed, and the forest gets another pair of eyes ready to light up. The cycle continues.